getting closer, and the TV screen light. I can remember Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on twice. Oh, you remind me of that holy wine, it tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I think a case of you. Still be on my feet, I will still be on my feet. I'm only painter. I live in a box of paint. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said, love is touching souls. Surely touch my ankle, are you forced out of years? Why sometimes behind? So sweet, I think of you. Still on your life, I'm still on she had a mouth like yours, she realized she had girls and your deeds, and she said, oh, do stay where you can, but be prepared to leave. Oh,
Hey, what are you doing?
So sweet, oh, I keep of you. Still I'd be on my feet, I would still be on
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Hello, good morning. I should have been up earlier than this. I am multitasking. I'm not doing any readings right now because I've got to get some packing done. So I won't be doing any readings until a little bit later when I get done with getting this packing done. But I wanted to come and speak about the worst kind of person, which is a man that needs somebody to need him. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. Why is it that men don't appreciate a woman that does not need them? What is up with that? I'll tell you what it is. It's the patriarchy. Today is the new moon. And, when you free yourself of that, it feels good. Okay. It does. It feels real, real good. It does. I swear, when you get rid of a man that is toxic, that is evil, that is, somehow upset because you don't have to kiss the ground that they walk on just for you to have something. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a hatred that many of them have. And no one will ever understand it. It's so bizarre because what I've noticed is that these men are very selfish, and a lot of them don't even have the capability of supporting you. And it's very irrational. It's like and you guys, people have lost it. That's what I want to tell you. People have lost it. People have somehow programmed themselves, you know? That's just insane. It is. Just because a woman does not need you, and what they'll do is they'll try to make it seem like you need them, I don't know where that comes from. Is that what is that? What does that even mean? I was sitting here listening to this man talk, someone highly manipulative and just a complete liar. In order for him to look like a bigger man than he was, he decided to try to get angry at me because I don't need him, and then decided to make it look like I needed him, even though he can't do anything for me. Was so bizarre. It's like they don't see us as human. Men do not look at women as human beings. Some of them don't. And when you start thinking about being a human being, you think about your backbone, you think about your will to survive. And it's so annoying. Like, why would you? This is the first thing I would ask him. Why would you make it look like to the public that I need you? Why would you go and lie and tell a complete opposite to a story just to make it look like somebody needs you? Do you think that responsible men do that? No, responsible men would not do that because they're responsible. Somebody that is a fraud, I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. You guys, when I heard this, you know what I think it is? I think that it's survival. He's so afraid of judgment. Why do you have to low grade me to make yourself feel better about yourself as a man? Went and lied to people, told people that I asked him to co-sign for me and making up these stories. There was a scammer that called me, and because the scammer called me, he judged me. So it's, you know what? And I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I can't do it anymore. I really honestly can't. Um, Damien Dame. This, hey, listen, I'm talking about this because I want women to get something. I want women to get something out of this. Don't deal with these silly men. That man is silly. I don't even know why you would even come here and ask about him. He is irrelevant. He's been irrelevant. Okay, and he's in a crisis right now. He's in a crisis. It's called a male chauvinist crisis. He's a pig. Okay, we all knew that. But the whole point is that first of all, he's obviously upset. Well, yeah, he did. I ask him to do that though? Yeah, he spent quite a bit of money on me. Did I ask him to do that? Or did he offer it? This is another thing I can't stand. I can't stand when somebody does something that's supposed to be a gift and then they come back and make it seem like they did it because you were, it's like, it makes no sense to me. I'm sorry. Good morning, Bobby Norris. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't. And you know what? All of those women on his platform are going to reject him like in the next few days. Don't no woman want a man like that. And those women know I don't really want him. Y'all know I don't really want him. Y'all know I don't really want him. Yes, I have somewhere to go. So for the past week or so, he's been running around here. Oh my God, I'm stressed out about your situation. I'm like, why? You don't have a place to live. It's like, first of all, dude, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm even going to tell you where I stay, which I'm not. It's like one of them trolls in Old Boy's chat room said last night, Damien Dane. I have a place to live. Mike just doesn't know where it's at. Sorry, because we always know that he flips and he was going to give out my address. So you probably are Mike. You probably trolling. That's probably Mike behind a troll account. Yeah, he does. Not all the time though. Not all the time, just a few times. He's angry because I don't need him. I have food. I have money to move. He kept coming to me talking about, I'm going to try to get a credit card. I'm like, dude, first of all, I don't need your money. I don't need anything from you. And I know exactly where he got that from, the whole credit card thing. I know who told him to say that to me. A female told him to say that to me. It's like, dude, y'all think I would really depend on that dude? Dude, I would never depend on you because you're undependable. You're a flip flopper. So women, don't be depend. You can't depend on every man. What if I would have put my hope and dreams into him? What if I'd have said everything's gonna? First of all, I'm the one that initiated the move. I am the one that initiated the move out of this house. So obviously there was money put up for the occasion. Okay. I'm sorry, buddy, but I just don't need you for what? And if he keeps talking crazy about me, if you know what? Not if. I already put a hex on him. So you talk crazy about me and lied. It was just a lie. Like he creates this illusion. He is an illusionist. He is an illusionist, y'all. I can't deal with somebody like that. I'm too honest. Like, I don't like him because he's a liar. He is a big freaking liar about everything. And this is exactly what men do. Even when you break up with them, even when you have children with them, they are making themselves look as and he don't have nothing. He doesn't. He don't have no money like that. He doesn't have money coming into him on a consistent basis. I think he gets a check once a month, probably a crazy check. I could imagine it's a crazy check. Okay. I believe he gets one once a month. And yeah, he spent quite a bit of it on me. So what? Well, the messenger Jafar black man. The messenger Jafar black man. We're not together. He doesn't have any involvement with me like that to that capacity. So there's no together. We don't when if look, when I'm dealing with Mike, we're not together in a relationship or a marriage. It's not like that. Okay? He is no strings attached, buddy. In fact, oh God. You know, let me show y'all something. Is this it? Did I already extinguish of that cord cutting? I'm gonna light some candles, y'all, while I'm at it today. Okay. I'm gonna get some candles lit here. Nobody is tripping off of that boy like that. Okay? Nobody. I already said why I don't like him in that capacity anymore. I already have said that. I talked about that last night. Y'all still need some clarification. Yeah, I'll come right back. Triple Gemini. I'll come right back from a separate hangout and do readings, okay? I'm not gonna do it on this one because I'm just talking. I'm talking and I'm doing something else. I can't really throw my cards. So, but yeah, I will do that. First of all, the fact that he was online explaining how much money he spent is a turnoff within itself. He tells way too much of his business. He doesn't tell my business. He comes to y'all and he just lies and makes up stuff. He's a big liar. So I proved him to be a liar last night. Didn't y'all see the hangout that I did? Michael Moore has been going around telling people that I'm being evicted, and he knows that that's not the truth. In fact, this was all their little plot or whatever to harass your girl right as I moved. They always do that. They're so childish. And people keep saying, are you done with him? Are you done with him? Done with what? There's nothing between us. Obviously. Well, Messenger Jafar Black Man, I think that in reality, I think that on some level, um LA isn't it does have a thing for me. He does. But according to the other one, which I think I'm gonna keep it real with you, I believe that he's a closet homosexual. I do. I believe he's a closet homosexual. I'm serious. No, but he's nothing to me. He's just a little crazy dude that comes around every now and then and harasses me. He's not my man. It's oh my man did me wrong. Oh my God, why you do me like that? It's like, dude, I'm not tripping off of you. I don't care. I really honestly don't. I don't care about that dude like that. I'll take it or leave it for real. For real. And on a scale of 1 to 10, the sex is probably a 3. Okay. So cut it out. I'm just telling y'all, man, he keeps making a fool of himself too. He just keeps doing that. I don't know why, but it is what it is. We're not talking about that. Let's talk about this in a diplomatic, womanly way. I don't have to take shots at him, even though he is being petty. And it's like, no, hun, you are nothing to me. Oh, please. They both act just the same, Jafar Black Man. But anyway, no, I'm not going to be hooking up with nobody else from YouTube. Okay, I'm talking about the aftermath. We don't even care. We're not in that moment no more because we don't even care. There is no emotional attachment to this boy. It's not. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Mary Lee is right. Mary, you know what? You get a wrench. You get a wrench, babe. Just because you came in with the come on for real. Yeah. You know what it is? It's because they think that they're validated as a man for a woman to need them. It gives them validation. Oh, I'm the same way, Mary Lee. I'd rather be wanted than needed. Exactly. Exactly. But see, they feel intimidated by your success. When I told that dude that I was withholding my rent, he was like, oh, shoot, you gonna get evicted. You holding your rent. He. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? I was like, no, I'm not. Georgia state law clearly states the tenant landlord laws. Hey, what's up, Orion's daughter? What's up, my sister? You're welcome. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not interested in playing that game. He's so annoying. I write him out of my life all the time. You're gone. The cord is cut. He's been trying to do harm to me. He's been trying to, I think he thought this was going to hurt me. That's why I'm done with him. He thought that what he did was going to hurt me emotionally, and it didn't. I did a cord cutting on him the day after we kind of got back together. I did a cord cutting. I was sitting in his face talking to him, and I had a cord cutting candle going for the two of us. So there's literally, and he knows that. Yeah, it gives them a sense of power. Right, but see, it's all a fantasy power. It's all a fantasy power. I have no listen. he kept saying, I'm gonna get you a couple of $1,000. I wish I could buy you a house, but I'm gonna get you a couple of thousand. I was like, I can get me a couple of thousand. I don't need your money. And then as a woman, why would I tell him how much money I have? I'm not gonna do that. So no, he's completely in the dark when it comes to now I will tell you that stuff was kind of close, but my money came in, and the only reason is because I was a week behind because of the website issue. So it didn't even have nothing to do with him anyway. It's all by design. Everything happens for a reason. I'm about to have an amazing moving experience. He is so negative. Girl, he kept, let me tell you what else. Now that we talking about it, y'all, I got to spill this tea. Do you understand me? He was so negative about me moving up until the other day, until he exploded in effeminate maleness. He was so upset and negative, and I was like, dude, oh my God, you're not gonna have this in time. It's like, dude, chill out. So he was trying to make me nervous about the situation. I'm like, what kind of man are you? He's not nobody's rock. He's not strong enough. Ain't no way that dude could be an entrepreneur. He don't have a money making mind like me. He don't have it. That's why I always cut the cord to him. Hold on, y'all. I'm writing out the petition right now. He's trying to stigmatize me. Baby, guess what I do? Hold on. And then you put all your negativity is sent back to you times 100. I meant to do something on him. Hold on, y'all. I'm writing out a petition. Because you know what? Just because I can tell by people coming in here asking about him, I can tell that don't believe nothing that stupid dude has to say. First of all, he don't even take care of himself. He does not pay bills where he lives. He doesn't have a lot of money. He doesn't. And that's on him. He doesn't have to. That's his life. But y'all, okay. The house that I'm about to move into is $1,500 a month. It's $1,500 a month. So what does that tell you? Hold on. By the way, guys, get those cord cuttings. Okay, hold on, you guys. Oh, and by the way, I think he's a little confused. He doesn't understand. That's what it is. He's caught up in male dogma. When men get caught up in male dogma, the brain ceases to work. It doesn't work. So what I would put on a petition for y'all is, I'll show y'all the cord cutting petition. He's forming a cord. He needs it so bad, the little bit that he can get, you know? I need to feel like a man for once in my life, please. Oh, and it's got to be at your expense, Jamila. No, it's not going to ever be at my expense. Okay. He tries to create chaos in my mind too. It's like, dude, I don't care about you like that. You know, let me tell you something. After somebody has betrayed you for the 30th or 40th or 50th time, don't you think at some point you just be like, who cares? Like, you always do the same thing. You're so predictable. And you know what it is? He has no dignity as a man. Whenever a man tries to take your dignity from you, he does that a lot. It's like, dude. And I spoke to him about this. I said, if you keep doing that, and see, he always ends up cursed. I already put a curse on him. His curse jar is on the front porch. He's already cursed. You know, because he got some learning to do, you guys. That man, get up, Jay. Get up, baby. That man got some learning to do. He's an idiot. He's like not smart at all. I can assure you that I don't depend on him, and he knows it. So, honey, you can't even take care of the children that you have. Don't do nothing for his kids. Sits around all day chasing after a man online is what he does. I'm sorry, babe. And that's why your baby mama is ready for you to get out, and she does not want you because you have sat around and done nothing for 4 or 5 years straight in the black sector. And that's the truth. Like, come on, let's like, y'all already know it's the truth, and he's already gonna face the music because he's gonna face judgment because of it. He has to. Yeah, exactly, Mary. Mary Lee said, Lord, rent is expensive. I have a 2-bedroom house, said something about 3/4 an acre. I paid $9.75. It's unbelievable low or how high rent is. Yeah, so if you're paying that much rent, how would you be dealing with a ignorant man? Like, y'all know that's over for me. It was over in January. It was over last year. It was over in 2016. I never would be interested in somebody like him, and he knows that. Consecrate this candle. Okay, y'all, we're going to use a white 7-day candle because I want to purify my spirit of him. He's so toxic, you know. But what I can tell you and assure you and promise you is that he's a liar. Very pathetic. Thank you, Latia. Thank you. Very pathetic. So this is how I feel about the situation, dude. Go find your self-esteem somewhere else. He's trying to dredge up some kind of false false sense of self-esteem. Okay. All right. This is a very effective cord cutting petition right here. Okay, so this is the way you do this. If you want to get rid of this dude, this is what you do. And I'm sure people do it to him all the time because he's annoying. Okay, so you put your name, the way you write it is you write it so that his name is being written away from you. Okay, and then you write your name to where it's going away from. Let me see, that's not how I did it. Hold on. Yeah, I did it going away. So I flipped the paper and did it going the opposite direction. Then you draw a line between the name. Okay, you want it to cover the whole paper. You put cut the cord separation And I can put banish on his as well because he's just a troublemaker that I always do. He's a trouble soul. So you write on his side or the other person, it could be a female. I've had to do this with women, guys. You're gone, you're gone. The cord is cut, and you and your bad energy could not stigmatize, block, or throw me off. All your negativity is sent back to you times 100. Also, I'm going to put people will not judge me based upon your lies. Because he tries to make me look stupid. But you live with somebody and you can't even take care of yourself. Okay? Now, on my side, I will move forward without your bad energy. The cord is cut and I am making and receiving money now because he always tries to block my money. So this is one of his things that he likes to try to do. And it's just a little game that we play because what he does is that he tries to block and then I unblock. So, and I'm tired of going through this cycle with him. So, and knowing that he won't know where I live ever again because he's annoying, he annoys me. To be honest with you, it's like dealing with a stupid child or something. He's so childish. It's ridiculous. I got to go up to the store real quick, y'all. Give me some smokes. I need some cigs, and I'm going to come back here and get some work done. So I will be back for readings today, y'all. We're going to move forward like this dude. And we know he's going to flail around in social media because he has nothing else better to do with his time. Literally nothing. So anyway, the next thing that you do is you want to fold the paper because you're folding yourself away from that person. Now, if you feel, thank you, babe. Oh, we have been doing great. I have a lot of money, and of course, I don't have to tell all of my plans on what I'm going to do. But you guys will see that. So, and he's going to go nuts, and it ain't nothing he can do about it. Okay, so he's been going around talking about homelessness. I believe that he about to be homeless. That's kind of what I think because you saying it way too much about somebody else. I think he behind on that mortgage over there probably. That's what I think. I think he behind on that mortgage, y'all. But it ain't my business because it's my responsibility to pay his bills. Now, when you're doing a cord cutting, guys, whether or not you're using 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles, you can actually use a 7-day candle. And what you want to do is you want to write cord cutting at the very top. And this will probably burn for about 3 days because I wasn't planning on doing those 7-day candles, but I did have to do another one. Release, banish. I always make money and I always have money coming. I'm doing very good financially. And that's just the reality of it. And he's so pathetic that he wants to go around and try to make it seem like that's not what the case is, but he doesn't realize that. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to write my intent on the candle too. It would be better if I had a black candle, but white actually is a universal color. You can use white for banishing and clearing. So this is like a cut and clear that I'm doing. And I meant to do it last night, but I was tired. I said I'll do it in the morning. He really ain't that important because everybody knows he's a liar. I don't know why. It's bizarre. I don't know what, like, this is why I think he may be getting put out or he may be behind on his mortgage. I think he getting ready to lose the house, is what I think, y'all. I think he's getting ready to lose his house. Why are you specifically saying that I'm going to be homeless? I think because it's happening to him. And it would make sense because he doesn't earn money on a regular basis the way I do. So I'm sorry, buddy. You need to get it together. Okay, where's my oil? Here we go. I feel so good, y'all. I feel like Spirits is doing everything for a reason because I don't want nothing to do with this dude. He is a crab in a barrel. He's a crab in a barrel. He is not a good person. We're going to put this in the south side of the altar, okay? We're going to get this sucker litty. He's so confused as a man. God, you can because the games that he plays, it's like dealing with a little child. It's like dealing with a little confused child. Okay, there we go, y'all. It's lit. Oh, here's my Apple spell, guys. And then I gotta go, but I am gonna come back as soon as I get back. I'm gonna come back as soon as I get back and do those readings for you. Okay. Thank you, goddess. Y'all loving that 25-minute video read, ain't y'all? There's my Apple spell. Isn't it beautiful? It's so gorgeous. I meant to show it to y'all last night. Now, when you cut an apple, quarter, when you cut it in half, not in half, but when you cut it across the middle, the bottom, you get the 5-point star. And guys, this is the fastest money spell that I have ever done in my life. This is the fastest. I've gotten 2 orders just since this morning. This is a good one. And it smells delicious. It does. It smells very good. So you see the 5-point star, it's the pentagram. So if you're doing it for money magic, you want or healing. Okay, that's why there's a star there, because it's healing. It's kind of shaped like the Star of Anise. So this was a money, health, and prosperity working that I did. And it has already worked. Okay. It has already been working like crazy. Okay. So, and I just can't pack fast enough. I can't pack fast enough. And it's sad that a grown man you're supposed to have integrity. A grown man that's supposed to have integrity is so butthurt about his own life that he has to try to rain on your parade. That's what he's trying to do, is rain on the parade. He was very frustrated that I wasn't asking him for money. He was very frustrated that I wasn't on his tip, talking about give me some money. Oh, daddy, give me some money. No, what do you think this is? First of all, I don't believe that you have money. And if you do have a little bit of it, keep it, because you're going to need it. So I'm sorry. I don't know why he's playing that game. That's so bizarre to me. It's like the only thing I can think of is that he himself must be having money problems. Okay. I'm not having money problems. If I'd be able to afford to move, he was online calling me broke. And yesterday I was out shopping for moving boxes. People that are buying moving boxes he said, oh, well, you gonna need a mover. You gonna need a truck. It's like, dude, a rental truck is $19. He was really trying to make my problem. He was trying to turn me moving into a problem. So God only knows what's going on in Mike's life right now, but the cord is cut. So, that candle flame kind of low. It'll catch up though. I don't even want to hear it. And whatever little game that you're playing, it just doesn't make any sense. It's a waste of time. I think that he needs to go find something to do with his life, go get a job or something. He told me to go get a job. He always does that because he tries to make it seem like he runs my business. Dude, I am a freaking boss. This dude is annoying. He is so disrespectful. And really, the person that needs to get a job would be him because I've already the past 30 years of my life, dude. You the one that was out robbing people. So it's like he's a person that has never done anything with his life. And when he sees anybody doing anything with their life, he's very negative. He thinks that he got it going on. He don't have nothing. He doesn't. I'm sorry. Or he may have something, but he can't afford to live out on his own with whatever he gets. So a woman is going to automatically end up taking care of him. I don't want a man that I got to take care of. So I never allow him to trap me by doing something for me. He tried to get me to put my new place in his name. I want your new place to be in my name so I can always have access to you. I'm like, are you serious? So, he's done anyway, because, I'm sorry. Like, and then you starting stuff with me and I got to move in 3 days. Like, dude, you can kick rocks and we are about to kick back. I'm going to get some champagne. I will be popping bottles, like not an expensive bottle, but I will be popping some champagne, chilling and kicked back, and he will not know where I'm at. Okay. So but you know what? It's sad that you as a man would have to try to rain on a woman's parade. That's very, very sad. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I've got some apples right here too that I had quartered, but you can see the 5-point star in them. And I was thinking about using these for some hexes. I was thinking about it. So, but I don't really have to hex anybody because nobody cares about what he's talking about. Why you would have to go and make up lies like that is unbeknownst to nobody understands why you do that. It's really bizarre. It's almost like he's going by some script of some. I think he's trying to sell a fantasy to his audience because his audience is so butthurt about me. And so is he. So, I think I made my rent for my new place like last week. I made all of the rent money and the deposit money and everything. Now, of course, I still have to sustain this place. I have to still eat. I still have to buy groceries. But the way that it ended up working out is that it's all good. We about to have a lot of fun. I'm about to be so freaking happy. And like you know I've got a lot to do. I've got to go and put stuff in storage because I'm going into a furnished place. So, we're going to be living better than we literally ever have, and we're fine with that. He's the one that can't accept it because his whole story, this guy's whole storyline about me is that I'm just a Section 8 welfare queen. Thank you, black man. Thank you. You're ever so good to your community. Wow. You're so uplifting to black women. Not. This is why don't nobody trust him. This is why black women come to me every day for my guidance. And I love y'all too. I love y'all too. Okay. This is why white women too. Black women, white women, and I help women that are going through changes with men like him. In fact, his baby mama is probably going to end up being a client of mine one day because he said that she watches me. When she ready to leave him and he stalks her because he's a stalker, this is a man that does not like himself. He's not a fan of himself. Telling y'all what I know. So, I'm sorry. No woman wants a man that is ignorant like that. Like just the words, like the whole thing was just like, God, we're so glad to be rid of you. Cause it was just, I'm sorry, you guys, it was ridiculous. You know how desperate he is. Now somebody since we're talking about the black sector, let me get this off my chest. Steezy or Styles. I don't know why you felt the need to call me trash, but hun, you don't know me. So you need to quit believing everything that you hear from Michael, because Michael don't know what he's talking about. So this other guy from that sector said that I was talking about, yeah, she getting evicted and she gonna be homeless because she trash. But why you ain't? First of all, you don't know me. You're listening to a liar. Okay, so stop repeating the lies of people. Yeah, I heard all of that. It was like, seriously? Like, you need to stick to roasting the Michael. Don't roast me. I don't have nothing to do with what he talks about. He's a liar. He lies all the time. So, personally, first of all, just because a landlord files an eviction on a tenant doesn't mean that that tenant is trash. Landlords do things like that. Landlords can be very unscrupulous. First of all. Second of all, your landlord can't just evict you. They have to have grounds for that. Now, I was already leaving. If a landlord decided, I don't want you in my property no more, I'm going to leave, but I'm going to leave on an agreed upon date. You're not just going to throw me out in the streets. Are you kidding me? I paid my rent. So, it's like these black men are working in some kind of weird network or something. Dude, if you need to believe that, again, another man that has a woman taking care of him, these men have no, if they had to go to court for a landlord tenant dispute, they wouldn't show up. If any of them had, if any of their landlord would have done what my landlord did, they would have lost automatically because they wouldn't have even showed up to court. First of all, half of them got warrants out for their arrest anyway. They wouldn't have showed up in the courtroom and they would have lost automatically and they would have freaked out. See, when you're an adult, and see, this is the reason why these men have to have some woman taking care of them. So I think it's ridiculous and it's obvious that that is what is going on. Okay, it's obvious. So anyway, guys, I gotta go because I gotta follow up with a couple of people. I did end up losing about $200. That $200 ain't a lot though. So I gotta call and do some collections from people. I have to do some collections. There's some people that owe me money for readings. They got their reading, but I had to, it was something, it was the whole thing with the credit card company, but that was only a difference of about what, $200. So I'm good. Like, I think this is what I really truly think. I think that these guys go by a script. None of them really have a mind of their own. They follow each other like blind mice. but I'm Gucci. Trust me. My life is better than it has been in forever, and it's about to get better. What's today? Today is Monday, and I'm gonna be going to. I'm gonna be moving probably Thursday. So, contrary to what these weak-willed black men want you to believe, because Mike is weak-minded and he's angry and upset that I make more money than him and he's jealous of me because he can't make moves like me. He's stuck where he's currently at. He is stuck in that house and he really doesn't. Yeah, exactly. He really doesn't want to be there in that house and he wants somebody else to be stuck like him. Period. And he's actually not just stuck in that house. He needs to be happy that he has a roof over his head. He's stuck in his mind. He can't do nothing with his life. He is bored every day, all day. The only thing that he does is gets up and talks about the black sector every day. So he really has nothing to do with his life. And when he sees somebody doing something productive, and then he just so happened to be a stalker enough to manage to, so that's what that's about. Ain't nobody tripping off him. Y'all know I don't take him seriously. He would love to be able to take credit for my accomplishments. Dude, get out of here. Go get your own accomplishments. He wanted to try to take credit for my accomplishments, and he's jelly. He's jelly. He was hoping that I was being evicted, which is sick, dude. You are one sick puppy. Let me tell you something. Even if I would have gotten evicted, I would have went and stayed somewhere else that I would have had to have paid for. But, I went to that court to fight that being on my record. And as you can see that the case is going to be fully adjudicated. And I don't have time to deal with sideshow freak losers like Mike. So that's my response to him. I know y'all been waiting on my response, but to be honest with you, I don't care that much. He doesn't pay my bills. He means nothing to my life. Sex? Oh God, please, dude. Please. We don't care about that. Okay. So he's always barking up the wrong tree. I got somebody calling me. Well, he's going to have to get over his obsession or either he's going to end up in jail because I will eventually file a restraining order against him. I'll testify against you. Yeah, I am in too good of a mood to even be bothered by that dude. I'm so freaking happy to be moving out of the freaking house. I got money coming. I have clients that love me. I got way too much good stuff going on in my life to care about what he's talking about. He's jelly. He is a jealous, hating man. Okay. Okay. He's a jealous, hating man. Well, I mean, that's not exactly the way you would expect a man to behave if they're obsessed with you, though. I'm sorry. He's way too effeminate for me. Sorry. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go get my coffee and stuff. So I promise I'll be back with readings. Okay. In fact, guys, let's just stop even mentioning his name. We don't even have to talk about him because he wants the attention. That's literally what he's been reduced to, is somebody that's looking for attention, and he'll tell any story to get it. Okay. He's like a child, and sadly, a lot of especially black men they're childish. They're very, very childish. Okay, and he's flailing. But I'm cool, y'all. I gotta go. Anyway, hey, if you guys order that video reading, I noticed y'all been ordering it like crazy. Thank you so much. You got to give me a couple of days on video readings, okay? There's a lot of people that'll say, oh, I want my reading instantly. No, you can only get instant readings now. You can call me. I'll come back and tell y'all about that though, because anytime you have a video reading and you can't wait, you can always call in for your reading. Okay. Anyway, I will see y'all later. All right. If you guys need to reach me, I'm working on my schedule for today and tomorrow. And then for the middle of this week, like obviously I'm going to be moving. I will call the police on anybody that bothers me. So if you do anything to me during the time that I'm moving, Mike, any of you and your stalkers, if you do anything, I will be filing a police report and keeping it moving. Okay. So just to let y'all know that. And that's why I didn't want to say what date I was moving out, but they don't really know exactly what date. I could be moving tomorrow and they wouldn't know that. Okay. So basically, I'm working on my schedule for today, tomorrow, and then you can get a reading on Thursday or probably Friday, Saturday. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably gonna need a day to like decompress and kind of chill. And of course, I will come live as soon as I am nestled into my new place. Okay, so I will go live briefly, but I'll probably be like, look, y'all, I gotta take a day. Or I don't know, maybe it depends on what's in my spirit. So it depends. Anyway, y'all, I will see y'all later. Okay. Love and light.